now in the cage, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts in the middleweight division. This bout is presented to you by SparStar MMA. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, George Gallegos. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black and red trunks. He is training out of Huntington Beach Ultimate Training Center in Huntington Beach by way of Mission Viejo. He weighed in 185 pounds. His record, 1 win with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Kris Law.
My name is Kris Law. I'm 22. I'm fighting out of HB Ultimate and from Mission Viejo, California. I love to fight, plain and simple, whether it's physical, verbal, or mental. I just have that mentality, that aggressive trait about me. I remember specifically watching fights with my dad, and I just go like, man, I wish I had a little bit more of a background in this. I wish I started training as a kid, and you know, my dad was just like, you know what, you could do it. Just go and do it. My prediction for the fighting is success. That's it, plain and simple.
His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing brown trunks, trimmed in yellow. He is training out of Team Quest in Oceanside, California. He weighed in 181 pounds. His record, 1 win with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing VIKTOR, the Nutcracker Pirozhkov.
My strategy against Kris is, you know, keep it on my feet and hopefully knock him out.
Aaron True, Hector Sick Dog Ramirez here live cage side. El Monte, SparStar Promotions, MMA, amateur fighting. In the blue corner, we've got VIKTOR. In the red corner, we've got Kris Law. Middleweight contest.
I've seen Kris Law before. Real tough, really aggressive. I'm looking to see this fight to be a high impact fight.
I'm interested to see VIKTOR. He's fighting out of a wrestling camp, Team Quest, yet he lists himself as a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting. Yeah, I can see that after seeing that shot. He's definitely a Muay Thai fighter. But he comes out of a good camp. So it could be his jitters. So I think we better give him the benefit of the doubt there. Law training out of Huntington Beach. Good training camp over there. Good school. And so I know he's getting good training as well over there.
And they're fighting. He's fighting hard for the takedown. And VIKTOR in the blue from Team Quest using that wrestling to his advantage, moving to full mount.
He's got a nice duck under. It looks like he's going to be moving his position for a side choke, controlling the top position. It's going to be interesting what Law does here.
Yeah, Law, he's completely flat for the most part on his back, so it's tough to work your way out when you're against the cage like that.
He's doing the right thing. He's pushing the hip away. He's going to take a punch or two, but he's going to work to get up and get away. He's got to be careful with that guillotine because it looks like he has it. He might want to look to start peeling that. He's pushing his hips. He looks like he's all right.
And he's doing the right thing there by grabbing the top hand. A lot of people, they try to fight the other hand during the choke, but
at the same time, VIKTOR's not really interested. He's looking to get that full control there. That's definitely a bad position.
Landing strikes from the top, turns to his back. And he's looking to get both hooks in and get back control here.
VIKTOR's
Oh, and he's got, wow.
He
had the rear naked choke synced in and had him completely flattened just as the bell sounded.
Really close. That was really, really close. VIKTOR has definitely got good, he's setting up the positions a lot better than Law is here.
Yeah, HB Ultimate known for his great kickboxing as well. He may want to utilize some of his stand-up here going into the second round.
Right. It's going to be interesting how VIKTOR approaches it as well.
Both these guys look anxious to get started here in the second round. Come out touching gloves. Nice 1-2 in the red by Kris Law, but the problem is he came in standing straight up, so he was acceptable to a takedown.
I was about to say, I haven't seen Law really come out as aggressive as I've seen him in other fights. And he did just that, but he did it standing straight up, something you really don't want to do.
Yeah, and it's tough to be over-aggressive against a wrestler because they'll duck underneath you just like that and take you down.
He had a head position, wasn't worried about the head position, did a nice inside trip to the side, fell right over. Very nice technique. Law, I think he's a little inexperienced right there. You don't want to hang on to the head, especially when the guy's in the side mount position because you're vulnerable.
Yeah,
There's some really bad punches to the face there.
and you mentioned his inexperience. He's turning his head into the cage there where he could have spun his body and used his feet to press off, possibly get a sweep or a transition.
Victor's looking to possibly put those hooks in. Really comfortable in that situation. Law doing the right thing, getting up, getting away.
Go trip the leg, Victor. Hook the leg. Hook his leg, trip his leg,
Law
trip his
keeps
leg.
reaching for the head.
There you go, trip the leg.
Yeah, both these guys jockeying for position here. In the blue, it looks like Victor is doing a better job of maintaining body control and control of his opponent, Kris Law.
Probably gonna look like for another little trip, inside trip there and sweep him right back down.
Yeah, it's kind of scoring me to the back here. You might want to do a quick transition and get back control. He's in deep on the double.
Deep, really deep.
And with a nice takedown.
Shots. 10 seconds.
Don't know what kind of counter Law was looking for. He threw a nice right from the ground.
And he was landing some strikes from the top there. Not too much damage, but it still looks good to the judges.
He snuck in a nice right hand from the bottom position.
Yeah, and Kris Law looks frustrated, shaking his head as he walks back to his corner. I got to say that after 2 rounds, it looks like in the blue corner, Victor has been able to squeak the points, a 10-9 decision in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there. Law needs to be in a better stance position when he comes and attacks.
Yeah, we've seen Law try to be patient, and he got taken down. Then we saw him overly aggressive. What does he need to do in the 3rd round to neutralize the wrestling of Victor?
Well, he needs to keep, anytime you want to neutralize a wrestler, you want to keep him on your outside. You don't want him close to you. The wrestler close to you is dangerous. That's where the wrestler wants to be. That's where he's comfortable being. So you want to keep him on the outside and just keep him away.
Going into the 3rd round, like we said, we both agree it's probably a 2-0 on the scorecards in favor of Victor in the blue corner. Kris Law on the red has to come out and do something different this round.
We're going to find out who wants it here. Curious to see. Law just took a right-hand punch. Standing up way too high.
Yeah, and in the red, he's got to stay off the cage here, and like you've been saying all night, spin his opponent around, get off the fence.
He's doing a good job by pushing the head away.
And the ref stopped the fight, calling timeout. He forgot to put his mouthpiece in. The entire fight, Kris Law, his mouthpiece has been kind of hanging out, and it looks like he forgot to put it in after that round.
Yeah, you definitely need the mouthpiece.
Yeah, it's the mouthpiece and cup, 2 most important tools for fighting.
Laws just falls into the same situation.
And he's got, good underhooks. Oh, he's fighting for it there, almost got a reversal, but once again, Victor lands on top like we've seen the first 2 rounds.
Law's a big, strong kid, and he's going to have to understand that using all the muscle is not going to work for him, especially in this sport.
Yeah, he's definitely the bigger and stronger looking, more muscular guy, even though they're both middleweight fighters. But like you said, unfortunately, technique is going to overcome power when you're matched up against a guy a similar size.
Law got warned there for throwing a couple punches to the back of the head with Victor.
And tell us why those punches to the back of the head in all levels of MMA are illegal.
Well, any blow on the back of the head is illegal. If you've ever been hit in the back of the head, it does not feel good. I've been elbowed in the back of the head. It does not feel good, let me tell you. It rattles your brain really good. So I think it's for good reason.
And on the bottom here, Kris Law was trying to punch his way out of bottom position. Are those more so and now he's in the mount. He's in a bad spot here.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot.
He's giving up the arm. I mean, he could have Team Quest Victor there. He gave up the arm. Now he's looking to back control.
He's got to be real careful right here because Victor's looking for that choke.
Yeah. Oh. Two great rear naked choke setups at the end of rounds in this fight. Neither time able to completely sink it in, but two good attempts there.
Definitely.
Clearly he was working for the technique, trying to establish position, trying to establish the submission hold. I think all 3 rounds went to Victor in this fight.
Training partners really count, you know what I mean? And Victor definitely looked a little more experienced out of the 2 fighters. So we're going to find out who the winner is here.
And let's take it inside the cage and get our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. We have our winner. Judge number 1 scores the bout 30-27. Judge number 2 scores the bout 30-28. And judge number 3 scores the bout 30-27 in favor of our winner. By unanimous decision, the blue corner, Victor, the Nutcracker Pirozhkov.
I'm here with the winner of tonight's fight, Victor from Team Quest. It looked like your wrestling and submission skills proved to be the difference in this fight. How close were you to finishing him in the 2nd and 3rd round with rear naked chokes?
It wasn't too close. I had a little bit of work to do, but I knew his stand-up was better than mine, so I had to take him down.
Are you happy with your performance? Like we said, able to use your wrestling effectively and to work on submission and to be extremely active on the ground. Are you happy with your performance?
Yes, I am happy. I need a lot more work, but I'm satisfied today.
Anything you want to say to your camp or any of the fans out there?
I love my camp. Brian taught me a lot since I've moved to Team Quest, and I'm expecting to learn more.
Well, no surprise here. Team Quest able to use their wrestling ability. Victor with the impressive win. Big hand of applause, everyone.
Thank you.